thing sucks.
Cooking up dope in a crock pot.
All right, we're not doing it at the intro. It's Friday night. We're just going to jump right into the show.
Oh, the one time that I was actually being fucking quiet, now you don't need to do an intro.
No, it's
Fuck
Friday night.
man.
We're not doing intro. It's a not real radio.
We'll do it live.
We're doing it fucking live,
Do
man.
it live.
It's
I
233.
We'll do it live.
233 shows. It's a nice way of labeling them. That way you can keep track of it.
We're doing it live, and we're on D Live too, which is new, right? This is only our second time.
Show's called Seedling.
Seedling?
Seedling. Yeah, little seedling.
The Seedling.
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 Seedlings.
You gotta hit that D in there. Seedling. Seedling.
Them
That's
seedlings.
what the show's called. We're gonna plant some seeds tonight, and by next Sunday when we visit you again, it'll be a full-grown blossoming red maple. Allie's extra fucking aggravating tonight.
It's really rude and disrespectful when
Amber
you say
alert.
words like blossoming into the microphone. If you're going to say something like that,
Amber
at least
alert.
turn your head.
Johnny Depp has inspired me. I'll no longer be treated such ways.
Yeah, we'll see.
Oh, man.
We didn't really have much show planned out. It's Friday. We didn't really get to do nothing over the weekend to talk about or watch anything. But we got some things coming up. Maybe a Netflix series, Umbrella Academy. We'll talk about that second hour. The NBA returns. A lot to talk about that. I will bore you with that the second hour.
I'm already bored.
We have news you need to know about. Some very important things. That's the little seeds that we're going to sprinkle into your soil and then watch it blossom.
Blossom.
But first, the most important thing is Sherry, the bee, formerly known as Beaches Skidoo. She posted a picture on Instagram and Facebook, or, maybe once, and it put it on both of them. But she posted a picture of a boot, a leg. It's attached to a person, we can only assume, and they're drilling, like core drilling, into a cement.
What?
If Allie clicks Scene 2, you can see this on YouTube.
I actually thought about doing that.
And
Because it
then
seemed like the appropriate time. Okay.
I
do
saved
see
it
a
on the
boot.
desktop. If you could post it to our Facebook page on Not Real Radio, so that if you're listening on MixLR, you can go to the Facebook page of Not Real Radio and see the picture we're talking about.
Okay, let me try to find that.
It was a hot topic in the Not Real Radio circles. And we seem to have a difference of opinion on this. We kind of went over it in a text message. And I kind of
drilling.
I noticed that we had a difference of opinion, so we kind of left the conversation. And then tonight when we got together, we wanted to verbally talk about the text message, and it came up, and it does seem like we all have very different ideas and opinions of this picture. I initially thought, I know, I still do. My original thought of this has stayed with me, and after giving it thought, I'm sticking with it.
Yeah.
That is her, Sherry, the bee.
Yeah.
That's her leg in the pants and boot, and she is drilling into the concrete, and I think she's going to put a post or something.
Really?
I'm going to have to narrow it down because it can't just say or something.
All right.
I think she's putting a post in there.
All right.
Some kind of post. Maybe a fence.
That's
like
a hell
gate.
of a fucking post, though, to be
What
drilling
if
into
it's
there.
like an umbrella?
So what do you going with umbrella? Who
Could
is
be, like,
drilling
for a
the hole?
table. Who's drilling the hole?
That's the two answers I want. Who's
All right.
drilling the hole and what is it for?
I don't want to be insulting because that's my girl and I really like her.
This
but
is starting
I
weird
will
already.
say that I think. Well, no, because I don't want to say that's a dude. But it looks like a dude's shoe. But I will say that the calf or leg doesn't look huge like a man. It could be a female with a very large boot on. So it's hard to tell. But that tool looks intense. I'm not saying women aren't strong, but is this something that a woman would be capable of doing? And then if so, I'm impressed because it looks like a very tough job. So being that it's in the driveway, though, I don't see her putting an umbrella there. So,
Based on that alone?
I don't really see in the spot she's drilling, that doesn't seem like a good place at all, in my opinion, to drill a hole in the concrete, but maybe we'll find that out later.
If you gave me an answer, I have no fucking clue what it is.
Okay.
I heard a bunch of PC shit like you were worried about being offensive. Like, I don't know. That was weird.
No, my
I just
initial
looked at
reaction
it.
was, who's that? I thought it was a dude.
Who's that?
Okay.
There you go.
Then
So
I
now,
thought
what is
about
he
it.
drilling it for?
He's drilling a hole in a very strange spot, like it's next to a seam.
What is it for?
I don't think it's an umbrella. That was my first thought, but it can't be because I'm
You're
looking
going
at
with
it now.
umbrella.
No, it's not.
No,
It
this
can't
is
be.
not an investigation. This is what you thought right off the bat.
All
You
right.
said, dude, drilling an umbrella.
Okay, got it.
All right.
Dude with a small, skinny-ish leg. though. Not like-
You live with a dude that fucking has worse legs than a fucking table.
That's true. This could easily be Zartom's leg. That's a good point.
Like, that's too big to be mine. That shit would have
No
looked
way.
like somebody dropped a lollipop in the hot concrete. Mayday.
Oh, boy.
There we go.
Who's drilling the hole?
I'm going to say a contractor. Like somebody that's like doing some foundation work.
A worker.
Yeah, some type of worker. And I'd probably say they're doing it for some either structural or plumbing reason with that.
You going plumbing?
Plumbing or something sinking and they've got to like jack it up kind of thing. Like
So
your
you going
driveways.
jack
You're
it
going
up.
with you're going with plumbing.
I'll go with plumbing. Now, what do you think this is?
I told you in the beginning, it's a B and it's for a gate.
It's a B.
Yeah, I go. It's the B,
It's
and
her.
it's for a gate.
All right.
For
all right.
it's Sherry,
Uh-huh.
and Mayday's got it's a worker, and it's something to do with plumbing. Sorry, I don't want to hear the whole jack up bullshit. No, it's fucking plumbing, dude. Sorry, you can't also throw in termites. Like, no, it's not happening. It's not a core sample to see if it's as old as Stonehenge or where the concrete was made of. It's not a core sample. You got plumbing, and Mayday's got some dude putting in an umbrella.
A worker, not some dude, a professional. He thinks it's a
No,
professional.
fuck no. You ain't said professional.
He
till
told me
Mayday
that
did.
earlier. He said that looked like a professional guy.
Why? 'Cause of the
that came
boots?
in with. He said it's an expensive tool.
Yeah, it's an
And-
expensive tool, and it's like,
Oh,
it's not
People
just
don't
the
usually just
average
have that
tool.
laying around their house.
Right.
Yep, she rented it.
She rented. That's
You
what I
think
said.
she rented
That's
it?
what I
dude,
said.
I can.
Come on,
Yep.
really?
And now
You
look,
think?
I'm gonna say this next.
All right.
So I found out that the answers to our questions are on that post. I kind of stopped looking at it. I didn't think to go back and check it.
Oh, really? Oh,
So supposedly the answers are all revealed and we can find them, but that's not real fun. And it's Friday night. I don't have shit on
Right,
this
right,
show,
right,
and there
right.
ain't nothing else going on out
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
So this is like a
we go,
Netflix
baby.
documentary.
Yeah.
This is like a documentary.
So what if we call Freelo?
All right.
Who I
Why-
mean,
why
he's the
Freelo?
because he's the fucking ginger,
Just
ginger
to
and
see
the
who
bee.
he
Like,
thinks it might be.
yeah, I don't know who else we could get even closer than him. I don't know.
No,
I
I
don't
think
know
he
those
would be
people.
the right
He's pretty
person to
goddamn
ask.
close, right?
He knows, yeah.
So we're gonna try to call him right now and see if he know. Maybe he knows. It's just not fun to go read the post at this point. We'll do it if we have to,
Hello.
but what up, Scott?
Hey.
Dude, not real radio.
Hey, what's going on?
What's happening, man?
Nothing, dude. Just watching some TV. How's
Alright.
it going?
It's going all right. Hey, we're gonna ever get some more PPV guys?
Yeah, I have two more to send to you. I had a bunch that I've been sitting on that I forgot to send, and I ended up sending them. Oh, fantastic!
I don't know. Yeah.
Now I feel like I'm home.
Shit, man. I know it's got to be hard for y'all because I mean, there's really not much coming out or going on, right?
Like we talk about what I'm about to send. We talk about how like Roku and Amazon are sort of the gatekeepers, even though you think you got a streaming app, but you really don't, because if these guys don't approve it, you don't get to watch it, and you're stuck to whatever else you can watch it on. We talk about a few things. There's ridiculousness, and there's always some ridiculousness we can talk about.
Oh, yeah.
What do
So,
you What do you like more though? The news about like, man, in the beginning I can remember the conversations of kind of how the show started was all your opinion on the way different storylines were going. It was the entertainment itself, and now the news, it seems to be the making or the viewing of the entertainment. It's kind of lost. It's hard to me, and it's not like your fault or anything y'all doing bad. It just seems to be where we're at right now in the entertainment industry.
It's everything is the making of these days. It's like that's everybody. We're just waiting around sitting. So while everybody's waiting around sitting for the making of, there's always that, what's going to happen? What's going to happen? What's going to happen? And then you look on the internet and 80,000 people have different ideas of what they think is going to happen next. And then, so then we just sit and commentate on what we think is going to happen based on what these goofballs think is going to happen.
Yeah. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah. Well, dude, important shit that we were dealing with, not the fun stuff like that. So, did you see Sherry's post with the boot and the drilling of the concrete in front of her house?
I did. I actually made a comment on it.
See, we didn't read that though.
Shit.
You didn't see the comment I made? My comment was, to leave that worker alone. There's somebody's out doing work trying to make a living, and she's got to make a social post about it.
That's what Mayday said. Yeah, like take a picture of that guy's foot while he's trying to work.
Put it on the internet.
So you thought it was a worker?
Yeah, she wasn't doing that. Someone else was doing that. I mean, I know the story behind it, if that's what you're asking.
Oh,
really?
Ruined it.
All right, yeah, give it to us.
Well, she was... And the only reason I know that is because she put that on the page. On her page
she told me. Fuck. I didn't go looking, man. Sorry. I took this one picture and then it started a bunch of shit. And then I didn't want to go back. I don't know why. It just I don't know. It seemed like it was gonna ruin it.
I didn't follow. I didn't deep dive into the post. I kind of saw it a couple times. That was it. But she was getting termite work done.
Dude, Mayday's so fucking smart. He's the fucking dumbest one. Like beat both of us.
No, he didn't.
He only got one right. He was right.
He only got one right.
What? What are you talking about?
It was a worker, and they were doing fucking termite work.
Didn't you say, I'm not going to throw in under slab and termite and all that?
Correct.
Because I said plumbing was the first one.
You said plumbing or raising something, motherfucker. I said termites, making fun of you.
You said termites?
I said termites, but it wasn't my official one. I had it was her putting up a gate.
Fucking doing something with that. You know what I mean?
No, that has nothing to do with that.
I would say plumbing is not
that really
doesn't equate to fucking
So
termites, but still you do have to have a professional to do this.
Thank you.
So Scott, do you know how she ended up getting that video? Like she was like, "Hey, while you're doing this, do you mind if I take a video?"
Right, like I'm gonna take a photograph of your foot.
Was she not available for this call?
I know. I guess we'll call her next. I was kind of hoping you didn't know.
I mean,
or you wouldn't say.
I only know because I saw it. I saw the video and was like, "That's odd. What kind of work is she doing in front of her house now?" And then somebody actually asked her that question in the post, and so I was like, "What? Read? Oh, haha! All right, now let me make fun of it." And then that's
so
that's
much
why
better.
I made fun
Scott's
of
good, man.
the worker thing.
Yeah. Oh,
I didn't
man.
pull that out.
Dude, so
criminal.
you don't. Nothing's crazy about me though for thinking that could have been her, right? Like she seems like she would do something like that.
I thought she could do it.
Oh,
Yeah,
absolutely. Yeah. That if she would have said, "Hey," if she would have said she was doing that work, I'm like, all right. She went and rented a drill thing, and she's drilling into the ground for whatever.
Right.
Yeah, I would have thought she was
underground
capable.
bunker. I don't know.
And it would have made more sense that she was like, "Hey, look what the fuck I'm doing. I'm gonna film this."
Right.
That
like,
makes
I'm
more
fucking
sense to me
drilling
than
with-
like
yeah.
some dude's doing this. I'm gonna set up and shoot this cool video with this thing drilling through the concrete
but
with
you don't-
water.
you
Like
don't see concrete getting drilled
Allie, give me a
off.
second
Okay,
to speak.
okay.
I'm talking to another man. All right. So Scott, right? That thing uses water and there's pieces of flying concrete. Like it's the last place I would think
I've
of
never
a tight
seen that
shot.
Done.
Maybe
I
it's
don't know.
zoomed in.
Yeah, it was a great video. I liked it a lot.
Yeah.
I was just now I'm kind of disappointed it wasn't fucking her. Though.
I know. I thought it was her. After thinking about it, originally I said I think that's a dude.
Yeah, she does that
I
CrossFit.
don't know if it was a dude or I have no idea I just, you know.
Oh, you don't want to
if
give a
somebody
gender,
works-
huh? That's good. You're good at this. You're going to do good in the future. We'll see. That's a nice pickle.
All right.
Dude. Man, well, thanks, man.
I'm glad I could help. I'd really, you know.
I
I'm here
know.
to help.
She ended up telling me all those questions are answered in the post. And I'm like, oh, fuck.
Maybe there are more. I don't know. I don't know why she was getting the work done. I don't know any of that stuff. I stopped at why it was getting done.
Yeah.
And then if anybody reacted to my comment, because that's all I cared about, my comment, not anything else.
Right.
And if nobody would have reacted, I probably would have never went back to the post at all. It would have
Sometimes
been
I'll
over
delete
with.
my comment if I feel too played, like nobody likes it.
Hey, lastly.
Sometimes I will, too.
Leslie, let me
feel
ask you
played.
this. This is serious. Do you think she's got
Okay.
any reason to lie about this? Maybe that's all bullshit.
Oh, fuck yeah, dude.
Yeah, see, Scott, Chris thinks so.
I don't know. I mean, maybe.
That sounds like
maybe,
a yes.
No.
No? You said yes
I
3
don't know.
times before you said no.
What?
I said maybe, but I don't know why. Why would anybody lie about drilling into the ground and then setting up a video camera to see that said drill into the ground?
That's the
then
questions
post
we need
about
to
it.
answer,
and then
right?
how would you know anybody that would be that interested in this? Like Zarto
Yeah, why
making
did
this
she
big of a
lie?
deal about it.
That
Why are
doesn't
you
make
making such a
sense.
big deal about it?
All I know is your Facebook timeline algorithm feed is way more interesting than mine because like I said, I only saw the post that one time and then got one notification, and that was her notification liking my comment. Ha ha.
Uh-huh.
And that was it. And then I never saw it again. Yours must be like really just showing
No,
you
I
showing you
screenshot
the
that
good.
shit, man. I screenshotted it.
Oh, so you never went back to the actual post. You just kept
Yeah.
looking at that one picture you took of the boots.
Yeah, fascinated by it.
All right.
Sorry, did that to me. I'm weird, man. There's not a lot of the NBA just got back. I ain't gonna be worrying about that shit for long, man. I'm just making it for what it could. I snooze so many motherfuckers. I was lucky I get anything at this point.
All you have is Sherry's drilling post
Yeah,
and
because
your own post.
Yeah, because it wasn't political. Like it had nothing to do with scaring people to do anything except maybe if you're a termite.
That's it.
Oh,
If you're
man.
a termite or you hate drills, I don't know.
That's it.
I actually thought you were joking when you said boots and drills. When you're like, "Hey, I'm gonna call you. I gotta settle an argument on boots and drills." I'm like, "Okay, yeah. Is that code for something? I'm in. Whatever." And then you
Boots,
called
man.
me, and here we are.
Oh, dude. Well, I tell you what, we're gonna call her ass right now and find out why she lied. I'm gonna tell her.
Lie?
Yes, she did. Scott said she did.
Oh.
Hey, look, it's a Friday night, Scott. I got no material, so I appreciate you helping me out, man.
I'm glad I could fill in 5 or 10 minutes of entertainment,
Good
or
deal.
not real
Yeah,
entertainment.
thank you, sir.
Yeah, right. Not really entertaining. We're gonna call her right now and see if she'll answer.
Oh my God. Okay, that's great.
All right, buddy. Thanks, man.
All right, guys. Take care,
You
man.
got it.
Good night.
All right.
Later.
Good night. Oh yeah.
Dude, check them out. PPV guys.
Later.
Ginger and the Bee.
Hey,
Mr.
we have a
Freelo.
listener on D Live already and asked us what part of New York we were in. I think that's very
Oh,
interesting. We
we're-
sound like we're from New York.
We're in the part that's right next to the Superdome in New Orleans.
New Orleans.
No, we're outside Safe and Metairie.
Oh, great. Let's tell everybody exactly where we are.
Oh, okay.
They're on their way.
Brilliant. Great.
Matthew David knows where we live. Believe me.
Yeah, but you don't let him in when he knocks.
gumbo.
Oh.
Sherry, is that you?
Hello?
Oh,
Sherry?
Yep.
hi.
Hey, what's up?
Hey.
I'm glad you answered.
I thought you were my sushi order.
Unfortunately, no.
Nope, we got more
Oh, my
important things
goodness.
with you. So why'd you lie saying that some dude was drilling out there for termites?
Because that's what was happening.
Yeah,
Really?
what are
Why
you
did they
talking about,
drill such a gigantic hole? That's
Oh.
that's a big hole, right?
I don't know. I guess I got like the most expensive termite system out there. It requires big
Oh,
holes.
nice.
I always seen them little plugs. You know what I'm talking about? It's about less than an inch. And it's a little plug in there. Man, you've got a serious.
Well,
She don't like them
I
little
don't know.
plugs.
I got big termites that need big plugs in the ground.
All right.
So how did you go about getting the video? Do you tell this guy you're about to do that?
I did. Yeah, I was like, hey, dude, can I like record you doing that? And he was like, I don't care.
Really?
Nice.
I said, I won't get your face or anything. I just want to get like, and then of course I was
That's what he
very
said.
unsteady. Started at one angle, moved to another because I suck at, with this whole videography thing.
No, it was fucking
I-
good. I really
Yeah,
enjoyed.
nice
I enjoyed
angle.
the hell out of it. Fucked me up, really.
I am not a content creator, so like I don't get the angle right the first time. I have to take the picture like 17 times, and then I don't like any of them. So we just don't post it.
Was this a long shot then? Like it was an all-day thing? Like he was like, "How many pictures? Can you drill another one?"
I hear the laugh track. I miss you guys.
Oh, I miss you too. I miss you enough that I was totally intrigued by the picture and then forced it upon Mayday and Allie. I
What
thought
did
it was
think
you.
happening?
I thought it was you, and you were putting up a gate. I could see you going to rent one of them. I could even see you having some of them shoes. You like, this is what I wear when I do
know.
demo work or something. Like you, that kind
I
of.
do have them shoes that I wear when I do that kind of work, but
Yeah.
Fuck out of here, man.
Yeah, that was a little much for even you, right?
yeah. No. My aunt. I come from a line of really strong, independent women who think they can do anything.
Yeah.
And my aunt was the first one to say, "Is that you drilling the hole?" Like, no,
Yeah.
no, that's not me.
She'd have been so proud. Huh? I'm proud of you.
Yeah,
Get that
right.
fucking- No, that's cool. Well, shit, I was wrong. Scott ratted you out. He told us it was a worker out there, drilling
Yeah.
for termites. Mayday was almost right. He knew it was some kind of worker. How'd you know that? By the type of boots or what? Oh, he was doing a good
just
job?
If Sherry was going to wear some boots, it would have looked better than that. You know what I mean?
Better.
That is true. I would not be caught in a khaki boot.
I didn't expect that boot either for you. Yeah.
I thought if you had boots like they were hand-me-downs from somebody else, that you were like, yeah, I'll take them and I'll wear them. Like, you seem like that kind of person. Be like, these are good work boots. Fuck, I'll take them when I do,
Unless they're khaki, I just can't do the khaki boots.
All right. What are yours, black? You got black work boots?
I got purple work boots.
Oh, all right.
I have
Shoulda
purple
gave it
everything,
away.
so
All right. Well, shit.
That perp.
Well, good talking to you. I'm glad you cleared that up for us. Now I
I'm
feel
glad,
dumb.
I'm glad I could
but
settle the argument. I feel it's a little anticlimactic, even though apparently today is National Orgasm Day. I don't know if you guys knew that or not.
Really? No, I didn't know
That's
that.
what-
I don't know what kind of Google fucking calendar you got.
That's what Facebook told me, and you can believe everything you read on Facebook. So.
Oh shit! I must have snoozed that channel. I'm just glad I didn't snooze you. I would have missed the whole fucking video, man.
Well, I must be coming off of my 30 days of snoozing people because I'm seeing all kinds of crazy shit right now.
And they coming out of quarantine. You could put them back in reinfection.
I know. I'm going to give them a couple of days before I decide that I don't want to see any of that anymore.
All right. Well, good deal. Hopefully we will see you soon.
All right.
I enjoy your sushi.
I will try.
All right.
My go order, my go sushi.
Yeah.
Nice.
All right.
All right. Don't
Peace,
forget,
y'all.
wash your
Good night.
hands. All right.
Often.
All right. Talk to you later. Thank you.
Gotta wash.
Bye.
Bye. Gotta wash your hands after doing all that jackhammering.
Oh, I
Drill
was
it out.
wrong.
Drill it out. Drill it out.
Dude, that might have been the first time this year. Totally whiffed on both of them. Damn. At least you got one right. Sure the fuck wasn't an umbrella, though. Alex.
Honey for my tea. I like honey and tea too.
I think we saved a life last week. I think everyone's still alive. I haven't heard otherwise. No news is usually good news. So we saved lives last week, at least one, potentially two or more. They may have been people out there dying that we didn't even know about, and we saved them. Like, we may have done that. I even had to make a Facebook post. Not one like.
Are you
Well,
serious?
it's like people don't take me serious. Like, listen to the fucking show. We saved someone's life. Like, okay, what did you do today that was so important? Did you tell a couple of fucking dad jokes?
Whoa. Be nice.
Oh, don't worry. I don't have to be nice to him. He's nice enough to himself.
No,
I read those
bullshit.
posts. There's no entertainment out there, so I've been reading these people's posts.
There's nothing, huh?
Nothing.
I thought about this week too about people. We don't know who's listening really. Allie might know a small handful that use their names in the chat room or are active, but we have no idea who's listening. And I like that. I was watching a Facebook video and I found I do it more and more. I won't watch them while they're live. And if they say my name while I'm watching it, I will turn it off.
Really?
I will actually turn it off when they start naming names.
Really?
I am here as a viewer. I want to watch entertainment. I don't want to fucking interact with it.
Oh.
Now, if I do want to interact with it, which there are those people who do want to interact with it, and they can, I don't want to be forced to or roped into it. I'm just a passive observer. And I think there's one cool thing about radio. Like, I like that, the anonymity of the listener.
I like that. Big word.
Thanks, Mayday.
Hey, you've been really trying. You've been expanding
I'm not
on
trying.
your
I'm just
vocabulary.
fucking speaking.
I know, and it's said very well. My bad for giving you a fucking compliment.
No,
He can't. Dar Tom's an asshole. He acts like everybody else has got a problem.
you
Really,
understand
it's been
when-
him the whole fucking time.
Do you understand? When somebody says something like that, that's going, I can't believe the fucking idiot actually used a word like that.
Yeah, that's
I
almost-
know I've reached a level when you no longer have to make a fucking comment when I say a word that's over 2 fucking syllables, all right?
Well,
then
man,
I
big
know
word,
I've made
big
it.
word, yeah.
Then I know I made it.
Anonymity.
One step away
Dude,
from
that's
heaven help.
Anonymity. That's 5-syllable fucking
It's a
word.
big fucking word.
God damn. That's even tough for me to say, man.
Do 4 more like that, I go be on real radio. Quit this fucking job.
Go hang out with Spud.
I could do that shit from the house. But what about you? Do you watch live videos? You don't even have the book.
What? I mean, I watch I sometimes watch live videos on YouTube.
Yeah, but it seems to be a shield there, right? I mean, very few YouTube live videos go, and thanks for Joe for tuning in. Hey, Joe!
It depends
hey,
what you're
man.
watching. Sometimes,
Really?
it's mainly donations.
Should
and
I do
stuff like
it?
that.
Maybe.
Hey, maybe cue Chris.
It's kind of like that.
Yeah, no.
I'm
You
not a
like
huge
that?
fan of it.
Hey,
to be
Philip
honest with
Dusor.
Oh, no,
Are
not
you
that
serious?
at all.
Hey, Silicone Dave.
Oh,
Silicon
Hey, Willie Wilson.
Oh, yeah, this is not good. Now I know they're listening. Now I'm picturing it.
You don't know who any of those people are, except for like 2.
Now it feels like Brawl is hugging me.
Oh,
I feel like a
hug
bitch.
you like a bitch. I crush your spine. Get your hands off Jared, cause a motherfucker's mine.
What a fucking mess.
God, huh? This is hot Friday night.
I don't feel like doing news you need to know about.
Really?
Yeah, it's just dumb. Tired of it. It's not fucking fun.
Well, there's not a
Let's
whole lot
try
going
hard
on.
to make it fun, okay?
All right, let's try it. Like,
So the Fauci
like we gotta
guy,
fucking-
is that how you say his name? Fauci?
Yeah.
Fauci.
Fauci.
Fauci. Like if you're saying, ouchie, come help me, Dr. Fauci.
I've never seen the
know?
guy before until all
got
this
hurt or
came up.
something.
Now he's like a celebrity.
Well, yeah, because he's the one they use for the virus. He's the spokesperson for the virus.
Yeah, I think Trump likes him, but they don't like him.
I don't think Trump had a choice. I don't think he likes him because remember he was kind of throwing him under the bus when some shit went down.
Yeah, he tries to start. He don't like him when he starts trying to show off and use big words.
Yeah, but also I think
Viruses and
Fauci contradicted himself a bunch of times, and
Oh,
of course
come
the
on, really?
explanation for that is that information keeps changing because the virus is
I
an
thought
enigma.
it was because it was official government and then whatever he is. That usually means you're full of shit and you contradict
Don't
yourself.
say that. That's not nice.
He
Ouchie.
said he made a comment. I guess he was at a baseball game and he wore the mask down below his nose or whatever. And some people had a problem with that. Then other people said, well, he's in his little safe circle and he was not 6 feet from other people, so he was okay at doing it. Very complicated. I don't give a fuck about any of that. Like, people get all mad. We got lied to. Like, no fucking shit. God damn. It's like, no kidding. What do you
Well-
think? The fucking government's gonna all of a sudden not lie to you? And regardless of the fucking party that's in power? Like, that's what they do. They don't make jokes about fucking lying politicians for no reason. It's like, we have some kind of lapse of fucking judgment that goddamn for once you were gonna trust the politicians. Like, give me a fucking break. It's a joke, man. We fall for this and we get mad about it. But then Fauci now, I think in the beginning he didn't want to wear a mask, and then he said, then you gotta wear the mask, and then now he's saying that you might. want to wear face shields or goggles. Dude, we gotta fucking wear goggles. Or motherfucking face shield is too goddamn dangerous to go outside. Stay the fuck in your house until you starve to death and die. Like, that will be safer. Because it's true. If I gotta fucking walk outside with some kind of plastic face shield or goggles because of the fucking spitting cobras, corona cobras. Fucking deadly spitting corona cobra. If I gotta go outside and those fucking slithery little bastards are slithering around, fucking spitting 16 fucking feet, the coronavirus into my fucking eyes, I'm staying the fuck inside, man. I'm not going outside.
Okay.
Fuck. Crazy, man. You got better chance to fucking take a video of a fucking termite inspector drilling holes with your cell phone. If that cell phone could survive that video, my eyes will be okay. Every time I take my temperature now and I go to jobs, I hope I fail. Just fucking fail so I could stay home. And it's not about being out or because I'm afraid. It's like I just fucking hate the people.
Oh, yeah.
And then all the people who are forced outside into this, they're fucking miserable. Like, everybody's miserable. I don't know. Anyway.
Feel better?
Yeah. You know what? Everybody should wear fucking eye protection. Wear glasses and wear that mask and fucking breathe that hot air into it so it fogs up all day. Like, please.
Every time you breathe, it fogs up.
Yeah, everybody should have to wear eye protection.
God, huh? And the seal ones so it gets extra foggy.
No, you don't wear the seal ones and the hot air can't blow from the mask.
But then it just starts fogging up.
Right, motherfucker. I want these people to suffer like I am. And you know what? That fucking Corona's in the air condition, so turn the motherfucker off. I want some goggle-wearing, face shield, masked up fucking gloves.
Tie backed up.
In these places in the middle of summer with no motherfucking air condition, or your kids will never go to school. Your kids will grow up to be dumber fucks than you are. I'm having fun now.
Yeah.
Fucking give me a break, man. Oh, another thing that happened this week, Mayday. If you get seeds shipped to you and you didn't order them, don't plant them.
Why?
You probably don't want to eat them neither. Just a fucking heads up. Because the fucking people that go trick-or-treating slip razor blades into it, or they give away free drugs. Never got no motherfucking drugs in my goddamn kind. My Halloween candy one goddamn time.
I know,
Total
never.
ripoff. Shit neighborhood. Bunch of lame-o motherfuckers going to church on Sunday and fucking trying to raise their kids in decent schools. Whack jobs. They weren't giving away. They weren't giving away free fucking drugs in my
going
neighborhood.
on right now, man, but I'm having fun.
I'm having a good time.
They supposedly sent these seeds and they were start off just a couple of places, and then it was hundreds of seeds, and then it was thousands of seeds, and then it's every state was infected with these Chinese seeds.
What?
The Chinese seeds. They had to be from China too. Like, things are not from fucking China. It's a big deal. Like, you can't fucking eat the seeds and you can't plant the seeds, but yet you can get a face shield from China or a piece of fabric that was manufactured, shipped from there, and you could wear that over your face. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I get it.
Like, they can't spray the corona. I mean, dude, the coronavirus can be spit from a fucking cobra up to 18 feet into your eyes. You don't think China can put that in a bottle and spray it on these fucking masks? It really makes me wonder, do we just want to say it's not safe to accept goods from China? And let's see some of these fucking geniuses fucking give up their $600 a week to go work in these factories.
Oh, no AC and those masks and the goggles.
It's for your own safety. Look, it's great. They're conditioning the whole fucking workforce of the American factories. They condition them to wear PPE. In bad conditions. Like, think if you're a company less likely to get hurt because they're wearing a fucking plastic suit. You just pump them full of fucking, you got to get an IV. When you go show up to work, they plug an IV into you.
Oh.
Maybe what they could do is hook the air conditioned vents to the suits.
Right.
And they just blow through the line of
Missy Elliott.
employees. Just hook them up into those little
kinda
body
cool.
suits and just air condition the people instead of the whole place. It'd be cheaper.
Yeah, but I think it would have to be individually isolated because they can't share the same air because of the spitting cobras.
They're going to be tested in quarantine. They have to live together.
Oh, well, if they're hooked up, then they're just going to constantly monitor. And as soon as somebody tests positive, that's it.
Once you walk into the factory, you don't even have to log in.
You're already
there. It takes your microchip. It says you're there.
Yeah.
It says what time you're there. And it takes your temperature and vitals. This is going to be
pretty
great.
cool.
And the advantage is while you're in line, it can play music.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I like that.
So think about it. And if you do have fever, then they just send you right around the corner to where you live. They pick you up in a little go-kart, and it's got a separated thing, like a plastic container you get in.
Yeah.
And they drive you home right around the block from the little like golf cart thing.
Yeah.
The shuttle. It's going to be great. You're going to love it. But definitely don't grow those seeds.
Yeah,
I
why
went and
would you
looked up
do that?
what kind of seeds they were. I can't really figure it out. They look like a Himalayan wonder garlic to me.
What does
Wonder
that mean?
garlic.
Himalayan wonder garlic.
Wonder.
It looked like to me from looking at the pictures that it's like garlic
Psychedelic?
just super condensed. It's what?
Like psychedelics?
Like garlic, motherfucker. Like you put in food. Garlic kills vampires and shit. You know that stuff? It ain't a mushroom.
Pipes and termites are the same fucking thing.
Bullshit, motherfucker. One's a plumber, one's a Scotty
telling you,
Elstrod,
I'm
motherfucker. Don't get stupid with me.
Scotty with that. Actually, you know what? If Scotty had to
Dude,
throw
no.
that-
Scotty killed.
What?
Scotty,
What about Scotty?
Scotty can't do termite work because I know that motherfucker ain't drilling a hole
Oh,
like that.
and that's a real hole.
He's a bug man.
Scotty's in
Termite's
there with a
bug.
little 16-volt drill, putting plugs in. Maybe. I think Scotty just walks around with that little thing that you.
Oh, yeah. He's John
Where it
Gordon
just
from,
sprays in the corners. That little.
Arachnophobia.
Yeah.
The little thing.
He don't have no fucking core driller, that's for sure.
Oh, dude, that's heavy duty, man. Jesus Christ.
The core drill is kind of cool.
It's kind of cool, but it's serious. Like, that's like upper echelon shit. Like, I wanna know
Upper echelon.
I'm saying, like, I want to know what kind of fucking termites.
It's graduation level construction.
God, I know, right? Like,
No, the problem with that shit is what you drilling into. It ain't, you really just, whatever, but you can hit some serious shit like that. You got to have that, like, x-rayed and stuff, right?
I don't know.
I don't know why she was out there with no experience.
Without the face shield.
Just drilling a hole and put an umbrella. Like, it makes no fucking sense. I read it on Facebook. Gotta be true. Now for that shit, not only am I
right.
talking about the stories, but now he's fucking whistling.
Well, what would you like me to say about any of this stupidity
I
that
don't
you're
give a
fucking
shit.
talking about? Like,
Did you call Tyson a bitch? Because I didn't call him a bitch. I don't know anybody who would call Tyson a bitch.
Mike Tyson?
But Mike Tyson feels like he is a bitch.
Listen, I'm a fucking student of war. I know all the warriors from Charlemagne, Achilles, the #1 warrior of all warriors. From then Alexander, Napoleon, I know them all. I read them all, I studied them all. I know the art of fight, I know the art of war. That's all I ever studied. That's why I'm so feared. That's why they feared me when I was in the ring. Because I was an annihilator. That's all I was born for.
Is he crying?
Now those days are gone. It's empty. I'm nothing. I'm working on being the art of humbleness. Can you be with me? That's the reason why I'm crying, because I'm not that person no more. And I miss him. Because sometimes I feel like a bitch. Because I don't want that person to come out, because if he comes out, hell is coming with him. And it's not funny at all. It must sound cool, like I'm a tough guy. It's just, I hate that guy. I'm scared of him.
Oh, the guy that bites people and shit. It's terrible. It's true.
What a fucking promo. Like, holy shit. Holy shit, what a promo. Like, dude, when you watch wrestling, right? Wrestling is promo, then I'll say the acrobatics and athleticism. Right?
COVID-19.
We'll get to him. Second hour, we got a Wildcat review. So, right, you got the promo, and then you have the wrestling match. And as long as one of the two are good, that's what you're looking for in that entertainment. Well, to me, boxing's kind of no different. That promo right there, holy shit, take notes. Like, if you write promos and you're a wrestler or just want to write a script or whatever, that's a fucking amazing promo. I mean, dude, that comes out the week after they officially signed the fight with him and Roy Jones Jr.
Oh, no shit.
Like, that's what you come out with and right off the gate? Like, fuck.
Yeah.
Like,
Can it
who
only go
would get in
downhill?
a ring with that man?
Yeah, you would?
What?
If he's crying because of what he's gonna do to somebody.
No, he's crying because he's saying there's a fucking vicious
Beast.
monster that even he is afraid of.
Right. That's
And-
gonna get unleashed.
You in there by yourself? Like, fuck that. I don't care how much you train. Like, that's next level shit. Like, this ain't a boxing match. This is a man going through a moment. Like, that's a big difference. Like, if it's me and you, right?
All right.
And you say, we're going to put these gloves on
Yeah.
and we're going to get in there
Right.
and show how well we can fuck
Right,
each other
right.
up. I would do that with you. I'll box you right fucking now.
Really?
But if it's you trying to determine whether or not you a bitch or not, and you feel like you lost this part of yourself that you are afraid of,
Yeah.
and then I'm gonna box you so you can let that out and deal with that? Fuck no, man. Like, it didn't matter. Mike going through something. It don't matter who you put in the ring with him.
Right?
I actually picked Roy Jones Jr. to win initially.
Oh,
Like, I'm like, man, I think he's going to win.
After
Not after
watching
listening to
that?
that.
Oh, yeah,
no,
yeah.
I fucking lost my money.
You think he's gonna get destroyed? Quick too,
I
huh?
don't know, man. The last dude got his ear bit off. And now Mike's on weed.
My man lost.
He did. Man, the Holyfield missing parts of his body because fucking Mike's did some shit. Now that motherfucker's high. You know what weed does to you? Turn the motherfucker into a dog. They start barking and shit. You never know. I don't know. Now, Allie, you're a fan of Tyson. What'd you think?
I like Mike Tyson. I think it's sad that he's crying like a little bitch.
Okay.
Oh, god damn.
What, man?
Mike
He's
would
tough.
never speak to you
He's a tough
unless y'all
guy.
fornicated. Mike
Oh.
only talks to women he fornicates with.
I was just joking. I mean, I think that it's good that he showed that vulnerable side of himself. Like, I think that's a beautiful thing. How many tough dudes would even do that?
But what he did was use that, man. That's not man showing. That, to me, is not him showing a vulnerable side of himself. Not at all. Like, I don't see him as vulnerable at all. I was like, I stay the fuck away from that motherfucker right there.
Yeah.
Like,
I heard him crying.
yeah, that crying don't always mean, like, sadness.
The poor thing's speech impediment gets a lot worse when he's fucking crying.
Yeah,
Poor-
because he's emotional.
I just felt so bad for him. I was like, he sounds so cute and pitiful. And you know what, dude? I believe there's an animal in there because we seen him bite somebody's ear off. So you knew he was dangerous. This made you think he was that much more dangerous?
Yes.
I think he's a gentle giant.
I think he's crying because he's deathly afraid of himself and what's inside of him.
I believe
And
it.
he's
Yeah.
pretty much saying how he's locked that up and not like fought against it. He's just
Okay,
high, boy. That
that
boy's
makes
smoking.
sense.
I tell you what, if he's doing all this to sell his weed, another great fucking promo. If that shit is a weed commercial and I'm gonna fuck Roy Jones shit up, accomplished on both missions.
God damn.
I wish though that like if that was like what his podcast was like more. I don't know, it might be too
imagine.
much. That's too much. Like that much
That's like
of that. That's all I want to see.
Yeah. Like that at the very end of like the 10th or 100th episode or something insane.
Oh yeah, it's too
Like
it's too
pinnacle.
much.
Yeah.
And then I start feeling bad. I don't want to feel bad for Mike Tyson.
I do.
Like there's actors and there's people like I look in the entertainment world. I don't want to like the fall. I don't need the fall from grace from him.
He's not an actor.
He's not.
No,
He's
man,
been
it's a
in
real
movies.
ass dude. He
was
has
in
acted.
movies.
That
He plays
motherfucker been in
himself
2
and everything.
movies.
He
No, he
plays
did not.
himself
He played himself in Hangover, but he played
Yeah.
in Ip Man too.
as himself. Everybody knew that was Mike Tyson.
That's not where he played a character, man. Man was acting, method acting. Wait, I don't know. What else we got? Oh, Headbone. You remember we were talking not long ago
Elon?
about Elon wanting to put the thing in your brain so that you can hear music
I don't think he was saying that. I think he would sell it to people who want it. Not that he wants it to put it in your head. Like, it's not forced.
Oh, believe me, he's not going to be upset if you buy his product.
No, he'd be happy, but he's not forcing you to do it.
Oh, okay, Allie. Anyway.
Oh.
So now Apple wants to get into that game. And they want to use a new device that uses the bone in your head to vibrate music through your skull.
How about it?
The technology requires contact with the user's head, and it can result in an annoying tickling sensation. That's why Apple's patent proposes a device that uses both. So this thing, I guess, you stick in your ear and it'll somehow attach to your head. I don't know if you have to actually shave the hair right there.
Goes
But I thought that was kind of interesting that they're getting into that. That's going to be a big thing.
Oh, God.
I don't think I want that.
That's going to feel weird. That sounds like having like a bug or something by you the whole time. Like,
What do you think it sounds like, though? You think you just hear it in your head and you don't actually have it coming out of?
Yeah, you hear a lot of the sound, especially close to your ear, by like 50% of like outside of your ear. All this bone conduction and stuff like that. Like back here, that's what they're talking about. Like back there is like part of where that whole thing comes down. Yeah.
So it'd almost be like a hearing aid.
Kind of, but an external one, and think of it almost as putting a speaker on your like right head.
Do they have to implant the metal though?
I don't know the metal.
Okay.
I don't know.
Yeah.
No, man. I don't know, man.
I wouldn't happy. No.
I wouldn't be happy about that neither.
I don't know.
Yeah, if it's a difference from me hearing or not, yes.
Well,
that
that's
makes
different.
total sense.
Yeah,
but if I just to hear music or answer phone calls on it, are they going to be able to put a microphone on this? I didn't get that answer, but that is a good question.
Not Gen 1. They're going to have to save some for Gen 2. You know what I mean? Maybe that's actually kind of far. Even when they made the stupid watch, they couldn't make it where you could actually make that a phone or have a microphone in it just yet. You know, that had to be too.
Yeah. You'd get one of these?
Fuck no.
Oh, all right. Allie, you seem excited about it.
I fucking can't wait.
Really?
Yeah.
God,
Okay.
huh?
I told you
Wow.
already. I wanted to have the thing in my head. I'm ready at any time.
Bullet.
It makes everything easier to do. Why not? Why have to carry more shit? Put it in my head.
As of right now, would you get the Elon Musk one or would you get the Apple one?
The one that's, to me, Elon's one sounds a lot better to be all
Really?
in.
You want the
I don't have
Tesla
to take it in and
music
out and shave my
system.
head and stuff. No, just put it in there.
Well, they're going to have to shave your head and put it in.
Yeah, but it'll grow back.
Yeah, it'll grow back.
But you don't need it to be short to use the device or need to stick half of it in an ear or something.
Gotcha.
I'd rather not have earbuds and all that bullshit. We're trying to get rid of all that. We're trying to streamline things.
Would you get the
I wanted to send
vaccination
my
and get
text in my
half off?
brain too. What?
If you get the vaccination, they give you half off.
No.
Oh, no, you don't want
I
it.
can finance it.
How much is this thing?
Yeah, how much does it cost?
What?
The thing.
50,000 or something?
Yeah.
I'll just finance it.
$1,000. $500 if you get
Oh,
vaccinated.
fuck no.
1,000 then. I'll pay the 1,000. 500.
Yeah.
I'm not getting that vaccine.
We're going to have to up the price.
I already had the virus. I'm immune.
Now, dude, it was big news today. I don't know where they released it. You'd have to Google it if you want to find it.
Google it.
I actually didn't even go look for it because you got to... They didn't have it on YouTube or any of this. It was strictly to make money, and Korn released a cover of Devil Went Down to Georgia featuring rapper Yellow Wolf.
What?
This is? You went and found it? Did you buy it? No, I ain't bought this.
Done that.
Yeah. I don't even know what the money went to. So,
Oh, it was for
Wait,
charity?
money's supposed to go to something?
yeah, you had to buy it.
Oh, really?
I didn't
Yeah,
buy
how'd
that.
you get it?
Yeah.
Tell me how you got it, man.
Stealing from fucking
You went
dead
on the dark
children
web?
and stuff.
I'm curious because I went to try to listen to it, and it took enough effort.
I took
to,
my phone while somebody was playing it for me. I set it down and I filmed that.
Who played it?
Gotcha, a worker. Who was,
worker.
Yeah, he was over there doing termites, and man, it's like, hey, man, your
no,
mom playing?
plumbing.
Yeah.
Same thing.
Raising something. With plugs that kill termites. It's two birds, one stone. Dude, they also released the Barbies. I didn't know Barbies had a campaign team, but they can. You can buy the doll. It's like a set of 4. I copied and pasted some shit, and I don't really care about it. It was dumb. I don't know. It just made the news. I'm like, look at this. They got an all-women campaign team of a presidential candidate. They've supposedly been doing this since 1959. I never knew. Hasn't worked. Do little girls still play with Barbies, Allie? Do you know?
Yes, I do know.
Do they?
Yes.
Really?
Okay, well, my nieces are right now, they're 10 and 6, and they asked me last year for a Barbie house. I bought it for them. Last time I went there was a fucking, like a Capri Sun thing that was flattened out in one of the rooms and a bunch of like other random school
You're like the
supplies
landlord.
on the bottom floor. And I said, wow, it doesn't look like they're fucking playing with this. So I think they like the idea of Barbies, but I think they only play with them for a few days and get tired of it. You know what I mean? Because there's only so much you can do. I bought them a bunch of clothes, all kind of. Because see, when I was a kid, I played the fuck out of
You
Barbies.
did.
Oh
Did
yeah,
you have
dude.
the car?
Yes,
Do you want to own a car like that?
maybe. Which one? I mean, I had a pink convertible that was for the Barbies.
I thought he had the Corvette or whatever. Or was that Ken, the dude one?
I don't see.
I
the
don't know,
dude.
man. I didn't have those dolls.
When I was like 4, I had the fucking.
Oh, yeah, Hot Wheels.
The big wheel, the thing that
Yeah.
the electric.
Hot Wheels?
One of my uncles or whatever randomly bought it for
Power
me because we
wheel.
didn't have all that money. It was a Power Wheel, yeah. And dude, I was riding around as a little kid in that bitch, and it was a pink Corvette. It was really cool.
What I'm trying to figure out is I don't see a whole lot of women driving around in Corvette convertibles, and I don't think I've ever seen a fucking pink one ever.
I would love to have that, but not
have
a
a
Corvette. No offense to your parents. I've always wanted a hot pink Lamborghini.
Oh, I mean.
What?
All right, Nicki Minaj. Like, Jesus.
What the fuck? I liked it way before she even existed. What's wrong, Zartone?
Nothing.
You don't believe that
I
women
just
like
know I don't
cars?
have the ability to have a conversation. I just lose it. I'm like, I don't
answer
know
the
where to go with
questions,
that.
and you don't like the answer that I have. You asked me, do I like the car that they had with the Barbie? Yes.
All right, gotcha.
If I had money, I would have a hot pink
What
car.
I'm trying to figure out is girls, more women, more likely to become president now because they played with a presidential candidate fucking Barbie?
No, Barbies did not inspire me to do anything except care more about my hair, outfits, and belongings. They taught materialism and that being a girl was about looking cute and then having nice houses and things. That's what Barbies. I mean, we
So
made the
it
Barbies
could
do all
work.
kind of fucked up shit, but I think that what it mainly taught us is like how to like make cute things and make you look good and cute outfits and hair and fighting friends and pulling heads off.
Gotcha.
Maybe they didn't all do that. The Ken dolls were all really terrible. Just had like painted hair, no dick.
I felt cheated. I wanted dick.
No, I'm just
I knew
like.
something eventually.
Can I tell y'all
would come
something
up.
though? Can I tell y'all something? The crazy thing about Barbies, how they changed over the years. I bought them like some vintage like shoes and stuff, and I was real excited about it. When I was a kid, the Barbie's foot was molded to where it was like a high heel foot, right? So like you could put high heels on them and it fit perfectly, but their foot was always like that. So they look like they're on tippy toes. Now, I guess for feminism, and I'm glad because I don't wear high heels either. I've been 7 years.
Their feet are no
The
longer
feet are
binding.
flat. The
Oh,
Barbie's
one bitch
feet are like
flat foot.
this, so none of the old shoes will fit them.
Oh, her
So they have
calves, her
special
calves
shoes
and
now.
ass look flabby now.
Oh, that's not what I meant. But what I'm saying is, though, it's pretty weird to see that all the Barbies have different feet now and different, like, more posability and stuff. So the Barbies are different. Yeah. And also, I think their bodies are shaped a little different. When we were kids, the bodies were very, very, very small waist, perfect.
They
thin,
plumped
thin,
her up
thin.
a little bit.
I think they just made it a little more proportionate to, like, what a natural person looks like. But then again, there are women that look like that.
Yeah, they're like American
It just
Barbie.
wasn't the norm, I guess. So a lot of the
She
older
comes with
clothes won't fit 'em.
Diabetes.
Comes with twins and she's 17.
Oh yeah, but I fucking love Barbie. So I don't know. I think kids are less interested in that now. We didn't have tablets and stuff back then when I was playing with Barbies. I had a computer, a TV. I couldn't be on the computer at night. A TV in my room, and we played some video games. But like, you didn't have what they got now. Phones and tablets, pretty much kids are done. They got what they're gonna do. At least that's what I think.
Thank you. Very informative.
Oh,
Oh, you
yeah.
sound old, Allie.
I am old, Mayday. I'm fucking millennial. There's a whole nother generation after that already.
They got something going
Gen
on in
Z.
Congress, but it seemed like too smart people stuff for me to handle. But the gist of it is that I see the big tech CEOs, Facebook, Amazon, Google, Apple, they were all testifying in Congress about having like an unfair marketplace because they are also
Art.
the distributors
Do they
and
have a
the
chip,
stores,
too? We gotta put a
and
chip?
they're the collectors of the information. And they're like, if you're the store, and you're the person collecting
Right,
the
you're the
information,
buyer, yeah.
do you have an unfair advantage of every other company is doing the same thing?
What do they say?
Walmart was not there. I'm trying to figure out who's pushing this.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Somebody's pushing this.
Yeah.
Like what? JCPenney's is mad? Like fuck, man, you had the same business model for that long. Like, sorry, innovate. Yeah, I don't know. I think it's Congress looking into it. So it's not like this company against them. It's Congress. It's so like a bunch of old ancient white dudes who have people buy things for them are going to decide for us whether this is legal or not. That's what I'm looking at these people in Congress. I'm like, those are the people deciding that? Like,
Oh yeah, dude, ancient dude. Like Jesus fucking Christ.
it's like, are they online shopping? They're like, no,
Yeah.
I don't online shop. I don't like to put my checking account number on the internet. It's like, what? Yeah. Anyway.
Oh, that was interesting.
Oh, I'm sorry. We'll dumb it down to you. Ellen DeGeneres is a fucking cunt.
Oh!
I'm not saying that. I've quoted that. I read
That's not
that
very
somewhere.
nice. How do you know that?
I'm just playing. I don't know. I never even seen this show. I don't know shit about Ellen except I think she kissed a woman on television.
What's wrong with that?
And nothing. They made a big deal of it. I
Who's
could give a
they?
fuck. The people who are promoting the show she was going to do it on.
Okay.
I remember that's all I knew about Ellen. And I think she was going to kiss a woman on national television
Oh, I
or
guess
something.
back then people didn't. Yeah, I guess.
Yeah,
they
I don't
didn't.
know. It's all I knew about her. And I'm busy when she's on. I don't know what I'm doing. Why don't I see Ellen? When does that come on?
3 o'clock.
3 o'clock.
Yes.
Like on Saturdays?
On every day of the week,
Every Monday through Sunday.
Monday through Friday.
Monday
3
through
o'clock.
Friday, 3 o'clock. Yeah.
WVUE.
I'm busy then.
Mayday, how do you know that?
'Cause he
He's such a
watches
grandma.
that.
You fucking do watch that shit.
I know that Ellen's from here.
She is from here.
Oh, she's from here?
Yeah.
I
I know
didn't
some
know
people
that.
went to
Lived in
school there,
Metairie. She
yeah.
actually lived right down the street in Metairie. We're giving
Really?
all our secrets away. Yeah,
Holy
yeah,
crap. That's awesome. Well, if you know where Ellen lives now, you know
So
we're around there.
great.
Fucking, there you go, man. Why don't you just give your checking account number to the fucking termite man and
Yeah,
let him
that's
post it
smart.
with the video.
That's smart. Share it to everybody.
Yeah, they're getting an investigation on the Ellen show about bullying and racism.
What?
yeah. Oh yeah.
Are
It's
you
been going on.
serious?
Fuck yeah.
And
And
I've
her
seen something with
staff.
her saying it's not me, but I should be responsible for it. But then some other people are quoted saying, no, it's her too. Like she's a
Yeah.
bitch.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
She's
some
mean.
people coming out.
Oh.
Yeah. And it's kind of funny because what does it say? She ends every episode on her show by saying, be kind to one another.
That's fake as fuck, man.
That's what it all is, though. That's the problem that I have. And we're going to get into it deeper in the second hour when we get to
Woo,
the
a
Pelicans.
deeper love.
There's got to be some kind of fucking moral standard that you have to hold marketeurs and propagandists. Damn, that's only like 2 or 3, huh?
You actually spelled that right and pronounced it right.
4
4 syllables?
4
Fuck, I'm
syllables.
breaking fucking records
Wow.
tonight. This
Look
whole
what
5,
happened,
4.
this whole city will have a pool by the time I'm done. We'll get to it in the second hour, but first, he's DJ Mayday. It's Friday night, and this is the break.
DJ Matey here on a special Not Real Radio 233 on a hot Friday night, ladies and gentlemen. Coming up at the break, we've got some songs from Jack Lock, The Wreckage, The Yield, and a place I can crawl up from. God damn, night never
Just the way
falls.
you said it.
It crashes, and some sort of beautiful
Jack
racket.
wrote another book.
God,
Yes.
Wait, is that one song or is that like multiple songs?
That's the album name, and 2 songs from it.
God damn, that's a lot of shit, man. All
That's
right,
a lot
Jack.
of fucking
That's
letters.
a lot of syllables, man. We're breaking barriers tonight on Not Real
we're
Radio
breaking barriers,
233.
babe.
Stay tuned.
Yeah.
Winter sun Never mind your long lost lover. You can always find another. We never found a reason to stay. Happy endings always bought us anyway.
All right.
All
That was Jack Lock. Now old Jack Lock's done.
All right. I want to take a moment to mention that everybody should go to www.jacklock.com if you want to see Jack Lock's stuff and more of his music and buy his stuff. And that is JAKLOCKE.com.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be there.
Also, I want to mention that Zartom and I got into the mail, Misled Till I'm Dead. Anybody who's looking for a fashionable and protective piece of mask, you can get one from Misled. And it will say, Misled Till I'm Dead. And it has the injection logo on it. And
Injection of my love, yeah.
And it had, all right. And it has the logo for the, looks like the Harley Davidson motorcycle, and says Misled Rock and Roll on the sides. And it's really cool. I got mine. Zartom got his.
And they're real big, so if you got one of them fucking giant water heads, it'll fit you.
For a woman, like if I fold it over once, then it fits on me fine. But it is big enough for some of y'all big head motherfuckers. So yes,
Yeah.
I would say these are good. They're not like the head socks I bought off of Amazon that
Now
kind
look,
of
don't
stretch
if
too much on my
Pablo,
head.
if you're listening, not that big, all right? Like, dude,
Right,
you're
not
gonna have
Pablo.
to you're gonna have to wrap that bitch in a top.
It would probably fit Mayday, but it wouldn't fit Pablo. Yeah, so somewhere in between, you know. But yeah, so yeah, just want to let y'all know that.
All right, you done?
This has been Allie's local music promo.
Good job. Gotta pay the bills.
I just realized I haven't been doing it much lately, and there were things to talk about.
Dude, I got to do the, I'll call it the channel, the Alex Jones, a little bit in that first hour. But unlike Alex Jones, I will never tell you to vote for something. And I definitely don't know what I'm talking about unless you completely agree with me. Don't doubt your own ideas, because I said it. Like, I'm bound to stumble
All right, fair
upon
enough.
something correct once in a while. But definitely never take anything I say like I think I know. I barely read the articles. Most of the things we talk about on this show, I copy and paste like true facts. And it's boring to me. I don't want to sit here and read. So I just kind of tell you what I think I remember, and it could be totally wrong. Should never take anything that you hear here as facts. I mean, it's coming from the guy who thought that Sherry, the bee, formerly known as Beaches Skidoo, was drilling to put up a fence in her yard. If you think the two
Get the
people
fuck
with
outta here,
me
man.
are any better, then you should believe them.
What?
They both did know it was not her.
All right.
But one thought she was getting some kind of plumbing done,
I'm not that far off, goddamn.
and the other thought an umbrella. So anything you hear
I
on
didn't say that. That was my initial thing before I really looked at the picture and realized it was in a
gate.
driveway.
just wanted to put out a little
Yeah, why would it be
PSA.
a gate? That was stupid too. It was in front of a vehicle.
Wait.
I will
would
say we
believe
definitely save people on the show, but informing them, that's not our job. It's the government and major corporations and foreign news sources. Nothing you hear here. If you look on how we're labeled, it's entertainment. I think Allie changed one to talk. It's definitely not news. No, we don't do that here.
What would you like me to do?
What? You changed one today. That's it. That was not an
Thank you. I
tactful
thought I
thing
did a good
whatsoever.
job at it.
You did a great job. Stellar tonight. You switched back and forth from the
I can
pictures
do
and
a
everything.
lot.
Wait.
Yeah.
So what are we labeled as?
Oh.
Usually
Thirsty.
Oh,
entertainment.
on Mixlr, it's
One of them's entertainment. And
talk.
I, think
I didn't
Allie
see one
changed
that
it to
said
talk.
entertainment on here. No.
That'd be correct, except for the copyright songs Mayday plays.
Well, I don't fucking
That's all right.
care.
I
Once
heard
again.
D Live ain't checking shit, so we can do whatever the fuck we want on D Live, man. It's like that's why it's got a little ninja fucking thing, cause creeping around. You don't even see D Live coming, and bam, next thing you know, dude's on D Live talking some
I can't
crazy
figure
shit.
out anything for it either. There's like lemons and.
The NBA is back.
Oh, God damn.
Waited a long time for my show to come on. I felt like those people who are big on incest and things like that. I felt like those freaks felt when Game of Thrones came back on. Like incest, softcore
weird.
porn
Yeah.
with
Except it wasn't as disappointing.
in a fantasy world. doesn't really do it for me. For some reason, NBA basketball does. Really been enjoying that over the years.
Oh man, I didn't know how much I missed it because I was kind of in denial that they were really coming back. So I kept just trying not to think about basketball, if that makes sense, because I didn't want to get my heart broken again. So I just fucking didn't pretend that it wasn't happening. And sure enough, basketball's back, and it was awesome.
Yeah, it was nice, man. It was cool to put it on.
It was fucking
I think one of the
awesome.
first experiences I had, I put it on, and they're doing the Black Lives Matters moment, and they're kind of talking about the things that have been going on since the NBA shut down. And I was like, all right, this is good. It's well done. And it's kind of what you expected it to be. And the first thing that Charles Barkley and Kenny Smith and Ernie Johnson and Shaquille O'Neal, the first thing they do when they come out of it, they show Joe Ingles, because he plays for the Jazz and they're going to play the Pelicans. So they show Joe Ingles, and they go and start making jokes about throwing another shrimp on the Barbie, eh, mate? And they goofing off and busting like a very stereotypical comments. How's that one?
6.
Fucking get out of here.
Stereotypical. Wow.
Dude, wait till next week.
6.
Bring out the big guns.
Whoa.
See, now I'm fucking up the one syllables. Such a dick. Can't wait till you get Alzheimer's.
Whoa, that's not nice.
And you're tall, you're most likely to get COVID too.
All right.
Yep, because that
let's
shit,
stop.
the air blows around more from the air.
Nothing to
Thanks,
joke
dude.
about. Let's stop.
Oh, give me a
Oh, now we're
fucking
starting that
break.
after the first hour.
Look, some jokes. Are just
I can't
not
read it. There's no words on it.
Right.
There's no words there.
But anyway, I did find that kind of humorous that they were like, you know what, fuck all this shit, we're gonna bust balls, and here's an Australian dude to make fun of right here to prove it. I thought that was kind of cool.
Oh, yeah.
This is fun. Now we're not worried about racial bias and people getting their feelings hurt by making very stereotypical comments. Like, that was very cool that they could just bust those dudes' balls. I'm like, this is starting off good.
I like that.
Yeah.
Did you see Shaq punch the plexiglass?
No.
Shaq. He was there?
We just said Shaquille was there, right?
I didn't see him.
All right. Yeah, he
I had
punched
switched over to Fox Sports New Orleans to watch the local
all right.
crew.
I got you. I stuck on the prime time side.
You did? Oh,
Yeah.
you stayed on TNT?
Yeah.
All right.
It was
I kind of
done
went
very
back
well.
and forth. I like how TNT overlays the logo and the shot clock thing.
Oh, that's pretty sick.
Pretty
I like
neat.
that. Yeah.
Next level shit. It's like the
Agreed.
NFL has got the first down marker and shit overlay.
Right.
Oh,
that
yeah.
shot
And then it
clock
That
turns
was
red,
impressive
and I'm
to
like,
see.
oh shit, it turned red.
Kind of neat.
That was impressive.
Yeah,
to see.
agreed.
I really like Joel Smith, Joel Myers.
Yeah,
Joel Myers. AD, he's okay. But Joel Myers, I really like that
He's
dude.
good. He's got a good voice.
And he's passionate, and I guess from being around the team and their announcer, he really does care. And I guess, I don't know, I enjoy listening to them.
I really couldn't believe the fans. That was crazy to me. That was a great little trick.
With
The-
those weird little people you could see in the.
Yeah. So it was like they put the fans up on the screen, and they were real people just remotely there. It was kind of weird. It was kind of neat at the same
Yeah,
time.
like green screen zoomed them in.
Yeah.
The way it
It
looked like
didn't
they're
bother
sitting in
me.
their seats.
Like
It
when
made
you're
it better
watching
in
the
a way.
game, it kind of blurs out anyway, so it just really felt almost natural.
It was better than the giant team logos in
Yeah.
the scrimmage game.
Yeah,
Yeah.
agreed.
It broke it up a little bit.
Yeah, agreed.
So yeah, I didn't see anything wrong with
Ain't
with
nothing
that.
wrong.
And then the kneeling down from the national anthem.
Oh boy.
I don't see anything wrong with that either.
I'm not gonna say a problem. I don't fucking care. But I think it would have been way cooler and a better idea for the NBA to make its own slogan, like the NBA setting the example or something like that. Their own slogan that they kind of owned and controlled instead of piggybacking on the Black Lives Matter.
Maybe they weren't
I
piggybacking.
thought
Maybe there was a
that-
way of showing
I think
support.
that would have been a little
I agree. I
a
felt
little
like they
better
were-
and classier.
Yeah.
They
I
just
agree.
kind of
Wow.
yeah, because it just seemed like they just did it because it was easy, simple, and now you're trying to reap the benefits off of a movement instead of creating one of your own. Like
What if they
participate
would
in
rather
that
you to join that movement instead of creating your own? Why should you have to? It's not doing enough as it is.
because movement. If I am gonna vouch for a movement, I want to be in control over it. And now the NBA is lumped into a movement they're not in control over it. Who is in control over it? What are their actual intentions? Like, I don't think movements and groups like that are a healthy thing. It leads to groupthink, and are very easily manipulated. And if I was the NBA, I'd want to
Be more
control
Good thing you're
our
not,
own.
I guess.
I'd want to control our own narrative, like not be hooked in. Like I don't consider myself a Saints fan because I don't like fucking Saints fan. I don't like the way they act, and I want to be lumped into the group of these fanatic Saints fans.
I'm not a
Like,
Pelicans fan either. I like the Pelicans. I like watching basketball.
I don't know
but
what that has
I
to
know what
do
you're
with it.
saying. We're not fans of a particular team to where you would call yourself that and label yourself.
Then
I get
the
it.
kneeling down thing was kind of weird because wasn't kneeling down kind of what started all this? And I'm not talking about Kaepernick. I'm talking about the dude
Kaepernick?
George got his. It was a dude
No,
kneeling
come
on his neck.
No, they were doing it in the NFL. I think that is where it began, because it was to symbolize for the.
But maybe you want to
police
change it up
brutality.
now.
No, because it's still an issue.
What?
How do you not see how this stuff is all tied in? This started a long time ago. Yes.
When I see them kneeling down now, I think of the cop kneeling on George Floyd.
Really? I think
Yes.
about when Kaepernick first did it and what it stood for at the beginning and how worse it's gotten since then.
Right,
And why
symbols
it's still
changed, and I guess
necessary to do.
somebody on a knee-
I saw it as like a solemn moment where they were being reverent and kind of saying, like, let's have a moment where we all stand in unity. I thought
I
or
seen
kneel in
that too. I
unity.
just thought it was odd that they chose the symbol of kneeling down now. Like I'm sorry, that's the way I
Oh, God,
felt.
come on, dude.
It's
You-
kind of
you
like I
know,
can't breathe. I can't breathe to me. I really want a mask that says I can't breathe just because of the double fucking meaning of it.
Yeah.
Like there's different things that I find that I'm looking at. I'm like, this is odd to me. It is. Symbols change and meanings of symbols change over time. And I just thought that was a little odd. Not enough to care. Like I ain't get upset about it. The only thing I got upset about was that fucking song, the anthem. Oh my God. Like, this is a very important anthem being played right now. A lot of attention's on the anthem. You have people kneeling down to it. This is a major ordeal. Believe me. Besides the score of the game, what got the most press was the beginning. This was a show, a staged event that meant a lot. It was the biggest voice that they could have in major time in a sporting event. This is what they used? What is that beat? Like, I don't understand.
I think it sounds really bad. I think they could have got somebody who's actually a good musician.
I
I'm
think the
pretty
guy's
sad.
from here.
Oh.
I can't remember his name, and they mentioned it once, and it was in like none of the articles or anything.
I couldn't. I didn't even see who it was. Like kind of deal.
Unless
never
it's
showed his
supposed to
name.
sound chaotic, maybe it's supposed to be symbolic of how much of a shit show this year has been and like what's been going on. Actually, that's really brilliant. See, guys, you guys just look at shit from the wrong direction, I think, sometimes.
Oh, it was like Ricky made it. It was
This
purposely
part's
bad.
really pretty. Yeah, it was purposely chaotic. It's not that it was bad, because it wasn't like offensive to the ear. It was just didn't seem like it flowed.
That
but I
shit
think
kind of
maybe it
offensive to the ear.
purposely they did it that way in order to, as an artistic style.
Okay. Well, they did it. If they were trying to make it bad,
It
they
was
did a
supposed to
good
be
job.
uncomfortable. I think they're trying to make people uncomfortable.
Better or worse than Fergie's?
I don't know, Fergie's.
Fergie's was like,
And that song itself,
The
I
song
don't really
sucks,
care
right.
for it.
Right.
Yeah, and
Make a
it's
new
so
one?
overplayed. To me, it's just like, play it, do a decent job, get it the fuck over with. Let's
Yeah,
move
yeah.
on.
Right.
Like, I hate to be like that. I mean, it might make me a bad American in some people's eyes, but I don't really fucking care about it. I wish they'd take it out. Like, just take it out. Why do we have to fucking do that? I
think
don't
that
get
this-
that. It's sport. It's a fucking sporting event.
Yeah, and I think
Like, why did they pick it? That's the time that you have to do this. Like, for what?
because I think back in the day they didn't have that freedom to do it.
I don't
What?
understand what you're saying.
Partly like when they were at fucking war and shit like that. That was part of like a fucking.
Would you have warned it like, no one sing that fucking song?
Sing that.
Come on,
Back
man.
when they wouldn't let them do it.
Who?
Who?
like fucking soldiers and people. and
No, they
shit
wouldn't
like
let
that.
them dance. You could
about?
listen to the song, you just couldn't dance.
That was a movie,
You
man.
can't dance
That's
to
Footloose.
the national
That's
anthem.
real.
That's a movie.
Well, wait, I
At
know
one
why the
point,
problem.
I think it was in the 80s.
yeah, it's right here.
Dancing
They're
was
trying to
illegal.
dance to this. You
No,
can't
it
dance to
wasn't.
this. How do you dance to this?
Slow
Couldn't
dance.
dance to anything.
I thought it was just
The
this.
beat kicks in and then it's.
Dude, there was a time when it was illegal for men and women to sleep in the same bed together.
What?
Oh, yeah. It's black and white
Do you
days.
know that? I think anal sex is still illegal in
Oh,
Louisiana.
yeah, that shit legal in a motherfucker.
No, I think it's illegal, dude. It's crazy.
Mm.
But, like, if they catch you doing it, I think fellatio and cunnilingus are also
Oh,
illegal. See, now we
don't
get that's
know.
a little bounce.
So the Pelicans game actually starts.
What is that?
They start
Oh, the
losing pretty bad.
Pelican.
I was like, oh, man,
Right.
this is... I think they went down by like 16 points, I think.
No,
or
we didn't
10.
go down that
Went
far.
down 10. And it's the first 10. So that's kind of makes a bigger deal. And I'm like, oh, man, I waited all this time for this. And Zion's in there. And then, whoop, Zion's not in there. It's like, all right, he'll be back. And that kind of went throughout the game. I think he played like 12 minutes total or something like that.
15.
And not that that's a big deal to me. He didn't play any of the scrimmage games. They looked great. I enjoyed watching them. It was fun. I was happy to see it. Win or lose, they're scrimmages. But I thought they played well and happened to win them all. Well, this game, we're like getting fucking ass kicked in first thing.
Oh, yeah,
And this kind of happened the game before, too. And once again, for the second game in a row, J.J. Redick decides to come out and almost single-handedly get us back in the game. Dude, they take out fucking old man Favors. Derek Favors looked like he aged 5 fucking years in 5 months. Like, that bubble fucked him up. And then him and AD went and got them braids together, and they look stupid. They look wet. Like, I don't understand. Look like they just come, they got wet outside in the rain because they're in Florida. It rains a lot, and they come out with them little braids. This shit look horrible. Look like little children. Look like kindergarten little girls going in there. More than B.I. B.I. can rock them little kid. What's his name?
The pigtails. He's so cute.
Oh, man, your boy said that about B.I.'s braids in preseason. Dominique Wilkins said in he was the announcer for one of the games, and the other guy asked him, what do you think about the little beads that he's got in his hair? He's like, man, that looks like my little daughter wears. But he can pull that off. But Favors and AD look silly with them little braids, man.
Yeah, agreed.
Little kid braids. Look like, if it was bad enough, we had Drew walking around looking like a mop that should have been thrown away 2 years ago. Like somebody was mopping tar. It's like, come on, Drew. Like, it looks cool when it's fucking kung fu, Drew. Anyway, the game goes down to the last shot, as often Pelicans Jazz games do. Brandon Ingram shoots the shot
Right.
that makes you a star.
Yep.
Right?
Yeah,
You could
yeah.
be fucking good.
Yeah.
What puts you up next
Right.
level is making those
That
shots.
shot.
You can score 40 points a game if
Right,
your
right.
team don't win and you don't
Doesn't
hit
matter.
that shot.
Right.
That's you just a good
Yeah.
player on a shit team usually.
yeah.
So he got the ball and man, he shot his shot. He's the all-star. I hear some people say J.J. Redick should have shot it. Whatever. J.J. Redick's not looking for a max deal next year to be a leader of a team and a superstar. J.J. Redick's like, I am a solid veteran who can, once again, save
Right.
your ass
Yeah,
because
yeah.
I can shoot the fuck out the ball. I actually think J.J. Redick's in his peak of his career right now. I don't
looking
think
pretty
he's
good.
past his peak. What he does and how he does it, to me, that's a peak of that player.
It's like the worm, man, with those threes. He was looking good on those.
Oh, holy shit, dude. It was amazing.
That was sick. I like the whole fucking the X. You know what I mean? The Y. and
X
the
gonna give it to you.
The fucking the alley oop or whatever it is. That's always sick to see him and what's his name doing it.
That's a lot of what's his names, the things.
Zion doing the alley oops from Ingram and them when they would
Oh,
throw up there.
Dude, if you look at those, though,
Yeah.
granted, Zion goes up and gets it.
Yeah.
But Lonzo, that motherfucker's crazy, dude. He's a quarterback back there. Like those
Oh, yeah,
passes.
yeah, yeah,
like
yeah.
Zion, yes, he has the
Yeah.
ability to jump up and get it.
Right.
But the thing that disappoints me, I don't think Jackson Hayes is much different and could actually probably dunk shit that Zion couldn't, and they never do any of that for
I
him.
don't know, man. Fucking Zion's just. I'm always like, man, he's not that big or whatever, and he goes up, and it's like, god damn, that's a big boy. That's a big motherfucker.
That's a big boy.
That's a big boy. Did you
Yeah.
see that behind the little thing he did? A little behind the back pass. That was pretty sick.
Man, you see, though, it sounds like you enjoyed your 12 minutes of Zion big
I
time.
enjoyed that, and I really enjoyed watching JJ play.
Did you see Zion not box out one person, not play defense the entire
Yeah,
game?
yeah, I
look
was-
completely lost.
Hey, you know what it was? This was the first time that I actually watched the game and watched it strategically to see who was where, how they were guarding him, and what they were doing at certain points. And it was actually really interesting. It was kind of like
Don't
interesting to
watch him for defensive strategy.
Yeah, no. I saw that because there were a lot of. I did see him, of anything, blow a whole route. Like, he just let somebody score, and it was like, did he do that on purpose? Like, he didn't even touch him, kind of thing.
Some of it was pretty bad. He looked bad to me. That picture that came out, I'll call it the
looked like he
Sub-Zero.
chubbed up a little bit, yeah.
The Sub-Zero where it was ripped, his fucking muscles all defined,
Right,
and you're
right.
like, holy shit, that dude
got
dropped
soft.
5 pounds and fucking, like, put on muscle
Right.
still.
Yeah.
That's not how he looked. And now, I feel bad, right? I was real hard on him. I was aggravated about it.
Right.
And it's not him. He is not. He's a man. He's a very well paid victim. But just like something fucked up happens to you and you sue somebody and you get a lot of money, that don't mean you like won some prize. Like, you are fucking tortured for that. Like, dude, I really start to look at it as, man, this kid is getting tortured. Now, it's hard to feel too bad for him because he's making a lot of money.
Right, being tortured.
But how much of fucking you in your life up and putting pressure on you as a kid worth the money?
How old is he?
I don't know, I think maybe 20?
How old is he?
Oh, barely even 21. So, Jesus, yeah.
He's
That's
19. Huh?
19? I
Oh,
think he
God.
turned 20. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe so. I think you're right.
Yeah, that's super young.
So not drinking age.
I think y'all have the same birthday, don't you? Or
So the
something?
amount of money, I really think the NBA and the Pelicans are like, he's a fucking cash cow. We've said it before. He earns it. They give him a chunk.
Right.
You know? But the chunk they're making off of him and what they're doing to him and Gentry, man, for me to feel bad for Gentry, it's bad. But they're fucking him. They're lying. They're manipulating. They're marketing.
Yeah, I definitely
They are
saw
marketing.
That. Yeah. I mean, I saw that.
And then when it's time for Zion to cash the
Right.
fucking check, then he's restricted also. And then then they'll take the blame. Like, dude, leading up to this game, I didn't think he was going to play at all. I actually wouldn't have been, like, mad. I thought it was crazy if they said, no, you can't play. Or we're going to put you on the bench and put you in every once in a while. Maybe not as a starter. But there's pressure on him to put him as a starter because he sells fucking tickets
Yep.
or,
Stream
which you would
time.
say now, he sells streaming services and the NBA. And so now you got to put him in, and then you got to put him in as a starter. And then you'll deal with the aftermath of only playing him 12 minutes after. And they knew all it. They knew how long they were going to play him.
Right. Oh, yeah.
But they didn't put none of that out.
Right.
They'll just do damage control after you already watched the game.
Right.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And it sucks for him because they keep asking him questions. And granted, he give, like, of course, NBA interviews are absolutely horrible. But they put him in that position. And then people are like, Gentry does, I think he's not a good coach. But I don't really know basketball at that level, right? So it's just a passionate thing. If we were winning, I'd see that same shit. If that shot goes in last night, we have a totally different conversation.
Oh, yeah. 100%.
So anyway, I think it's crazy and it kind of sad that he's in that position. You know, well, I'm sure we'll find out years down the line, maybe for the documentary.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
What happened to Zion?
Yeah.
Sad.
And then they say, oh, he had a family medical emergency.
Yeah.
But then they're not really disclosing what it is,
Right.
and it was kind of uncomfortable. You could see the media was told, you fucking ask him about his personal life, you will never fucking ask him another question as
Right,
long as I
right.
own this network.
Yeah.
You could tell, but it's still odd. So I feel bad for him from that. I think he's going through some serious shit. He comes back and no longer that fresh hairdo with the fucking Z on the side. That's taken away.
Yeah.
And then it looked like he wasn't shaving.
He wasn't
So-
shaving. He looked a little like he wasn't his cut. Like, there were a lot of things.
Yeah,
you
because
know?
that picture was some fucking Photoshop magical motherfucking shit, boy. That picture's tampered with like a motherfucker, boy.
Old.
Clean, boy.
Yeah, he look rough. And then I'm starting to think maybe are the players doing that to try not to act like, to not be showing off right now? Like they all seem a little scruffy, a lot of them letting their hair grow out. And I mean, they opened up a barbershop. They made a barbershop for them.
Right.
But I don't think you can't. One barbershop's not going to do what needs
Yeah,
to
I
be
don't know.
done
A couple
to
of them
those
had a
dudes'
nice
hair.
cut, nice fade, but some of these dudes were looking raggedy. I agree.
Yeah. And then maybe if there's one barbershop, like, dude, their hairdos and the things they do to them dudes before they're on national television, I don't think that's that quick.
Oh, no. It takes a while. Yeah, I mean, to get lined up, that takes a good while.
Like them braids Ingram got, is he going to have those same braids in the whole stay there?
It depends if somebody maintains them or not.
Who's there to maintain them? I don't think
Somebody at the barbershop that they install?
One barbershop.
I don't know.
Right.
Like LeBron, I'm sure, has his own hair person.
What does he have them for? To fucking sew in the plugs?
Yeah, whatever it is, to make sure his shit looks as clean as it can.
That boy going to be bald by the end of this. That shit going to fall off again.
Yeah. So he's got his own dude. I don't know. They've got to have somebody in-house. He's not the only one that has braids or whatever, you know?
No, this shit going to be interesting. Supposedly drinking a lot.
Really?
Yeah, they probably smoking a shitload of weed too.
Oh, God,
Gotta be, right? That's been
a lot
hush.
a lot of them didn't look like super stoned. They're like Ingram. He actually looked pretty sober, you know.
Dude, I wonder if they know, like, the players got to know who the rats are, and if they, like, restricted to going to some places. Like, everybody in the NBA is like, hey, you invite that motherfucker,
Right.
you ain't on the team no more.
Right.
Like, because it's been kind of hush-hush.
Yeah. There are a lot of things that are weird that are super hush-hush.
Yeah, there's some shit going down in that bubble.
You think there's going to be some, like, this is just the beginning of it? How long are they in the bubble for?
2 months, I think.
2 months, like...
Oh, dude, there's games constantly. So tomorrow night we got the Clippers, and then Monday night we play Memphis, and then Thursday night Sacramento. Now, none of these will probably mean anything by now.
Uh-huh.
And then Friday night it's Washington, and Sunday night it's San Antonio. Those are kind of the first group.
All right.
So I don't know, man. It's going to go quick, but then the playoffs start. So then you got 7-game series, and this is going to go on for a long time.
Man.
2 months, right? Something like that.
I wonder how they're going to handle it.
I don't know. But yeah, it's kind of cool. This is just the beginning. It was already good. You had high drama. We already got controversy with Zion. We got, they lose. Everyone fired Gentry. It's fucking great. I love it. Been way more fun if that shot goes in.
Oh, yeah.
But
we'll see.
you also got, how great was it, Rudy Gobert?
Got scratched
Remember
in the eye.
Gobert.
Huh?
Got scratched in the eye.
Well, Rudy Gobert, you remember him, right?
Rudy Gobert.
Yeah.
He's the one that got the NBA shut down. He thought
got
it was
the
funny.
goddamn COVID,
You know?
man.
They talked
Just
about
like
him
that
the whole time.
Republican guy who died.
Got the COVID.
You make fun of the COVID,
Yeah, it's going to get you.
gone. Setting the NBA, setting the example. Well, Rudy Gobert, not only he beat fucking COVID, he beat the Pelicans
Yeah,
too.
he did.
Rudy Gobert. Or like Ali says it, Gobert.
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 That's only 2. We need more. We need
Hey,
like 4.
you
The
over
Gobert
there.
report.
Gobert fucker. Just remember that and you'll remember it.
He scored the first points of the return.
Really?
Yeah, he
That's
scored the
kinda
first
funny.
points of the return of the NBA, and he scored the final points of the game
Really?
to
On
take
that,
the lead on the free throws.
Yeah.
So kind of funny. Rudy
Yeah.
Gobert strikes again.
Gobert.
boy.
He was out there with a mask and goggles. He said he no longer thinks COVID is funny, and he returned the seeds. All that's true. The rest of that shit I made up.
Wow.
Allie, the Umbrella Academy came out tonight.
Oh, did it? That makes the night better. I was like, man, what kind of boring, stupid shit are we going to do later? That
Season
actually brightens
2,
my evening. I'm excited.
Episode 1.
I like that little show. It's weird.
5. The little dude 5, right? That was the time traveling kid?
5. Yeah,
That was the man stuck in a kid's body.
Old chap.
Couldn't age or something.
Yeah, something.
He warned the family many times that using their powers to escape the apocalypse was risky. And so this season they're going to be scattered around Texas in different time periods, starting in the 1960s, and going to be trying to get back together to, I don't know, I guess, save the world again or something. And they're going to have a trio of ruthless Swedish assassins hot on their tail. Remember you had the 2 cops that wore the crazy mask last
Goggles?
season? Ali.
With the motherfucking dough.
Yeah, maybe I could do it with this. Ali with the motherfucking dough. Sounds like that song on 2K. That's what you get. when they bleep out all the fucking words from the songs.
Okay.
All right, you got nothing? All right, so
What would you like me to do? I gave an entire piece on Barbies. I gave the extensive fucking history of the shape of their feet. I feel like I've contributed a lot here tonight.
do you remember what happened in the Umbrella Academy when
Yes.
it came how it ended?
It ended with this stupid musical number. It was the worst part of the entire thing. It was a cool show. Remember, they all of a sudden the two were dancing in this fucking thing, and they were singing and shit.
That's tomorrow, and that is it for us today. I'm Bill O'Reilly. Thanks again for watching. We'll leave you with Sting and a cut off his new album. Take it away.
That's not Rudy Gobert Report.
Good night.
The Rudy Gobert Report.
But yeah, like I remember it got really weird at the end, and then they kind of just left you hanging. So I'm guessing some weird shit's gonna go down. That has to do with.
Boy, way to sum that up.
Okay, do you remember?
She turned white and was playing music, and it like they like blew up.
All white.
Or
Yeah,
like
but
they
then
they
didn't-
went into a time loop or some shit.
You thinking of dark?
They all the same right
Tell you
now.
what, I am so fucking confused. I really don't know.
Yeah, she turned into the white violin or whatever it was called, and she freaking
Fucking.
and then she like opened up a time
Something
portal or
fucked
something.
up.
She saved them from the apocalypse.
By
from
throwing them through some little
time or
hole.
something.
Yeah.
I'm only saying that because I read about it this week.
Oh, what an asshole.
I don't really remember. Something like that. Something happened. I don't know. The characters were okay in that show,
Didn't
and
they have a real hairy guy, or he was real big or
they
something?
put his brain on a
He was
gorilla.
giant. Yeah.
He was
Yeah.
hairy, but he wore this outfit that covered all that, and then he's the one that was dancing with your girl, but I think
Really?
he didn't have the weird body. It was like this weird musical number. You don't remember that? Because I remember you being like, what is this? And I was like, I don't know.
Yeah, I conveniently
It's
forgot
like a
that
long
part.
music video of them dancing and shit.
Well, we ain't watching this then.
I kind of still want to see it.
Nope. Sorry.
That they probably
Already
won't do
lost
that
interest.
again. They
I'm
probably
pretty
won't
sure
do
now
that
it's going to be a musical show.
again.
Fucking thing sucks.
We're going to give episode 1 a try. We'll give you a full report on that next week. God forbid you waste any of your time. I mean, you can't be out all night fucking sowing those seeds from China. Come inside. Take a break. Watch the NBA on Netflix.
Sowing them seeds.
Or you can go to YouTube and check out Wildcat. That's right. Wildcat Wrestling has been putting the matches on YouTube and promos for each match. None nearly as good as that Tyson one, but they've been doing that thing over there. I've been checking it out. They do it like once a week. I think it's cool, man. It's good for them. They have their page, the Venmo. Is it Venmo?
Venmo.
Where you can go and get like a
Choose
service.
Venmo.
Venmo.
Not sure. But you can go and get their service and watch different matches. But I always
Oh,
found...
Vimeo.
yeah,
Vimeo?
Vimeo.
And the TV show. It's all kind of out of order, and I
Right.
always complain about it. Like, I don't know. It ruins the experience for me. But this, doing it every week to where it's on YouTube, I get it already. Then they have the promo video in the middle of the week or so. And then you get to watch the match every week. I've been enjoying it. It's awesome. I get to keep up with Wildcat, and we haven't been able to go to any of the live shows because they haven't had any.
Yeah, right.
Because nobody can do anything because
Oh,
there's
without
fucking
goggles.
spitting
Oh,
cobras
give me a
around.
break. You're not over that by now? Okay, big deal. We never do anything ever again.
So
Look
it's
how much
been
fun
kind
we're
of
having
neat.
right now.
It's been kind of neat to check them out on YouTube. Not nearly as much fun as getting drunk with Jared and listening to
I'd
Brawler
much
yell
rather see it in
profanities at
person.
him.
I'd much rather see it in person.
But I've still been enjoying it. It's been a cool way to keep up with those guys. And I kind of feel good for them that, like, they can keep doing what they're doing. Like, and I think it's important. Now you're having to focus more on that element of the business and the talent. Like, I think that's kind of cool.
I agree, man. I'm glad they're still doing shows. I think that the live shows still shine so much brighter. I just think that they're not fully capturing how good it is, and it's not really, that's a shame. But it is cool to still, like you said, check in on those dudes, but I want to see a fucking real match. There's got to be a way. What if we all get up on that balcony like we did at the mall, and then they're just down there,
You're going to have to ask, like, governor or something. I'm not really in charge of any of
Hey,
that right
John
now.
Bell. What if we just like socially distance from above?
I'm
We
not
put a
the-
little
I'm- I
screen
don't
to where
care.
we can't spit
Like,
down on the wrestlers.
That sounds good.
Oh, well, I don't care either.
Work
You're
on
just
the
crying
permit.
about not going anywhere, and I'm trying to find solutions.
Work on the permit. So send it in to the Baton Rouge.
They could do like the real WWE and all that shit. I don't say real, but you know, like the WWE does, where they have like people behind there cheering, but they're just behind glass. You know?
Or they could do like the NBA and put Zoom.
It's not the same
Feeds.
though. It's not the same though. I really think just watching wrestling in person is more like, I don't know.
No fucking kidding, Alex.
Oh wow, Zartone, you're fucking so smart. I don't
You
care
flushed
really
your
as much,
brains
with,
out.
dude. Oh, okay, I'm stupid now. Like, oh wow, you just figured that out. Wait,
Dude, Jay Spade, he took on Raw Dog for the Wildcats Heavyweight Championship. That was the last match. They had ones before that. They weren't bad, but this was probably my favorite one. Unfortunately, Spade lost against Raw Dog.
yeah, he did. He got his ass kicked. Well, I don't know. It was a pretty even match.
And then because we watched that, an old Raw Dog video popped up from him from like another wrestling organization. But I think Mayday's got the clip of Raw Dog's interview.
COVID-19 puts a pause on everything, puts a pause on restaurants, puts a pause on retail stores, basically puts a pause on everyone's life. But it doesn't put a pause on this Louisiana heat. It's not putting a pause on Wildcat sports. And it sure as hell ain't putting a pause on the momentum that ruthless Ryan Davidson's going to have with whoever wants to step in this ring with me to come after something that I rightfully deserve. COVID-19, bird flu, Spanish flu, H1N1, H1N2, H1N20. It doesn't matter what the disease is. When it comes to Ryan Davidson, I'm pro wrestling's cure. Answer the call or get mauled.
Yeah, what?
How fucking funny would it be if he's like, there's a raw dog inside of me. And I'm scared of that dog. And I feel bad for Jay Spade. Because I'm going to find that raw dog in me and I'm going to unleash him. I'm going to let the dog out the doghouse. I'm going to let go of his chain. I'm scared of him. I'm scared of what he might do to Jay Spade. Because I know that this is just a sport, but raw dog is life.
Those dudes are just so hardcore.
Oh, man. Yeah, good match, though. Good to see Jay Spade. I really like that dude. I want him to achieve greatness. Buku is all a goddamn disappointment. Did we, judge
No, he's
Buku
got new
wrong?
hair now.
Did
No,
we
he
do-
used to be fucking very acrobatic.
You sure?
And yes, I remember because he was my favorite.
And used to say little funny shit
And he
in the
would be
middle
like,
of the...
"Oh, oh, oh, oh."
He was very...
Wow, you can't say that.
No, that's what he was
You're
doing.
as bad as
that's pretty-
Shaq and them.
Yeah.
That's what he was doing. And he was very, but my main thing I liked about him was the fucking, his athleticism. He was, jumping around and flying around.
Yeah,
Where I don't know if he got too big, too swole or whatever, and he's heavier. But, I liked him when he was little bitty because he was he's everywhere.
Maybe the new hair will bring him back
Yeah,
up to the
Mayday.
next
He's got,
level.
platinum blonde hair.
What?
Like ice blonde almost.
Boy look like Raiden.
Really?
He looks cool.
Damn.
So that might have been what he needed to get his fucking oomph
Mojo back?
You know, yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, we'll see. You can check them out. Wildcat Sports, I think it is. Yeah, Wildcat Sports Wrestling on YouTube. That's their channel. If you're missing you some Wildcat. That's about it, man. Good show. That was fun. I had a good time. Feel much better about the future.
Yeah, it's really, things are going great, and they can only get better from here.
That's right, y'all. Just don't worry, man. You're going to get to push a button and it'll all go away, or you'll
Can I
be
ask
miserable.
a question? I saw something, and I didn't read it because that's how I roll, but I see a headline, and it said, Trump suggests that we postpone the 2020 elections. Did anybody hear anything about that?
I seen that shared.
Do you think that's kind of funny? Do you think that's possible? That the shit could even be drug out longer and therefore the virus drags out because of the fucking, elections. Like they're trying to do something and they want to postpone everything because there's like something that's coming to a head. Aha! How come you're looking on the floor, Zartone? Do you think?
I don't understand the
trying to have a
question, but I will say
conversation.
I don't think it's crazy to want to postpone the election, and I think, all right, basically, Trump said it, so it's wrong. If Biden said it, it would have been right to the Democrats, and vice versa to the Republicans. So
do you think the reason that it should not be done is because people will be going into the polls and touching and stuff? You said it's not dumb to postpone it. Why do you think it would be good to postpone it?
It's not dumb for them to want to postpone it because there's a lot of reasons. I don't know, maybe because the NBA was postponed, and that's a giant event where people gather in large groups. So
I don't think that's good logic.
Well, you're not letting me finish.
Okay, continue.
So if you ask me a question, at least give me the common courtesy. Shut the fuck
too.
up, Amber.
Okay, sure.
Amber alert.
Okay,
Amber
Johnny.
alert. I'm being
okay,
abused.
Johnny, I don't mean to hurt you, but sometimes I just have to hit you.
She asked me a question, did not even care about the answer, just
No, I
wanted
don't
to
care,
hear her ask
actually.
it. Anyway, so everything's got canceled. School's pushed back. All this. I can name all the things. Everybody knows what they are. Life has gotten canceled. So if you haven't had to have national conventions, if having people go to crowded places all at one time,
rallies and stuff.
Rallies and like campaign financing,
All the stuff they
and
normally do,
all the
you
stuff
can't
you
do
do.
right now
The only
because of the
thing,
virus, yeah.
fuck.
No,
It's
I'm trying to
just rude as
understand it.
fuck.
I'm trying to. I'm
That's not
actively listening.
intelligent.
I'm participating.
Right, you're actively listening.
Yes.
Right, that's what you're doing. Yes.
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 I can
Yes.
talk to somebody who's
I can
saying
talk
yes
and
with
you
me.
can do that.
Yes,
you can
we're
talk
doing it
on
together.
top. Right, you
See?
can do that. That
Because
makes
we both
total
know
sense.
what we're saying,
right, and you're
and we
saying
can
it,
hear
I'm
both
saying
at
it
once.
over it. So we're
Yeah.
really getting things accomplished.
I feel like we are.
I do too. Maybe you didn't want to guess how that was going to end.
I can't read it. There's no words on it.
Oh, man.
There's no
So
words
you think
there.
they could do online voting though? Like,
I
what
don't know.
if
I
they
feel like we're postponing the end of this fucking
Can I
show.
say one last thing? It's only 9:49.
That's tomorrow,
That's why I
and that
figured
is
I
it
would
for
have
us
one
today.
last
I'm
thing
Bill
that I could
O'Reilly.
talk
Thanks
about.
Bill
for
wants to
watching. We'll
leave.
you with
I don't
Sting
care
and a
about
cut
Bill.
off his new album.
Didn't he die? So all I was saying was, now you fucked me up. Do you think it's possible though?
I'm not falling
to
for
do,
that trap again.
Wait, what if you did the same exact thing? All of the conventions and shit were televised only. Everybody could have access to them for a phone or a TV and watching it. And you can vote online. You think voter fraud doesn't already happen? Like, they could find a way to make it secure.
Yeah, but they can't make money. That's all it's about.
All right, that's what I was
It's
trying to
about making money.
understand. I want
And
to
about-
understand,
It's
right?
about making money and gaining control. That's the bottom line. If you want to know what the government is, my personal opinion is it's to make money and gain control. And that goes for both political parties. I don't give a fuck what you won. That's the game. That's the game. Just like everything else in this country. But you know what? I've analyzed and thought about some other forms of government and ways of doing things. And this really is probably the best one I can think of right now, and it's realistically to do it. Will it last forever? I don't think so. But looking at things in history, supposedly, the things I was taught, that was probably 90% bullshit and to just manipulate me. But this is the system I find myself in right now. And if it changes, I'll have to change along with it or be done away with. Like, that's
Right.
how life works.
We don't have a choice anyway, right?
Right. So I'm just accepting what it is. I can see both sides on everything.
Me too.
And I look at it and I go, these people are fucking nuts. Like, yeah, it's fucking absolutely crazy. You had, the other night, you had the Utah Jazz and you had the Pelicans. And you had Pelicans fans and the new nut riding Zion fans. You had those people wanting the Pelicans to win and Zion to play over 12 minutes because somehow his lack of playing defense was going to help us win the game.
Right, he was
and you
making
had
it
these
worse.
people in Utah that have been Utah fans. Maybe they were actually from New Orleans and they liked the New Orleans Jazz and followed that team and stayed a fan with it when it was in Utah because it says jazz and they've never played an instrument in their entire life.
Oh,
but they
come
were
on, ain't nothing wrong with
born
being a fan
here,
of a
so they-
team.
So they
Okay.
were born here, so they think they somehow connected to jazz.
Oh, please.
Anyway, those people, they wanted Utah to win. Well, the shot went up, and you know what? Ingram shot it. Superstar shot. He could become a giant or a bigger name. Like, they tuned in for Zion, but they seen the all-star, superstar Brandon Ingram sink the game-winning shot, but he missed it.
Well, I mean, he
So then
actually
the
made
people
it, but it
in
bounced
the
out.
people in New Orleans are upset about that. They want to fire Gentry. They all expose Zion for the major hoax that he is, the great marketing by the
Oh,
Pelicans.
he's not a hoax.
And
He
in,
had a
in
bad
Utah,
game.
they're happy. They got like the fourth seed right now, man. They're doing great. They got playoff aspirations. They have Rudy Gobert, who just redeemed himself from
Yeah,
his
he made
whole.
up for the corona thing.
Yeah, Donovan Mitchell, is friends again with him, even though he infected him and then he infected his family. And
And then
they
he
were all
infected
sick.
a small child.
Oh, a lot of people. Rudy Gobert was like that dude who spread AIDS.
Oh, man.
He was flying around touching shit.
Oh.
He didn't even just give it to gay men. He gave it to everybody. He was touching
stop
babies and women and coughing in his hands
Stop.
and not wearing a face shield.
Covert. All right.
But anyway, but in the end of the day, the NBA won. ESPN won. Fox Sports New Orleans won. Miss Benson. Rita. What's her name? Not Rita. Gail. You'll call her.
Oh, hey,
Dude,
Miss Benson.
Tom's dying request, and I still can't follow it.
Yeah,
Poor
yeah.
bastard.
Jesus.
You will refer to her
Wait, who
as
is
what?
Rita?
This the daughter. Or this,
Rita's the granddaughter.
Yeah.
All right.
I said give it to her, the team, because I can remember her name.
She's awesome. No, but the thing is,
All I know about Gail is that she pimped out the Saints marketing team to try to help the church get away with touching little boys.
all right. Is that true?
Yeah.
Oh, God. Okay. Well, what I was going to say was that
I just love
think,
basketball. All these other
I
people,
think
I don't
that
give
we
a fuck.
all won. Where you say I just like basketball, that's where I'm at. I enjoyed that very much. It's like, it sucked that we lost, but everybody focuses on the fact that we lost. That was a great game.
It was
and
an
we
analogy
only
about
lost
the
by 2
political
points. I
system.
can't say what I want to say about it. We lost by
Shit's
2
over.
points. It wasn't that serious. No, it's not. You fucking asshole,
You had a chance
man.
and you fucking was spaced out.
Why the fuck difference does it make? Why are you trying to end the show early?
Because
This is a
it's
2-hour
time
show.
for it to end.
Why don't we just hang around and see until the end? We got us till 10 o'clock. We got to let's
You
just.
want to? Is anybody still listening? You call out their
I
names,
don't know
make
if
them feel
anybody's
uncomfortable.
listening. Let's see. We got Silicone Dave.
Silicone Dave.
Willie Wilson. Willie Wilson. And I don't know. I
We
can't
had
tell.
2 more listeners, but they killed themselves before the show was over. So now we're back to even.
There's one on D Live. It does. I can't see what it is.
Dude, I don't know why. I like this D Live thing.
I do too. It's fun.
What if anybody listens to that Periscope on
Yeah, I don't
Twitter?
know how to get to that.
Kind of fun, branching out. That way we get kicked off one, we got more left.
We're doing good, man.
It's ridiculous.
It's a lot of fucking, Oh, I do know how to get to the Periscope. Let's see. Yeah, we're moving on.
Let me know when we can end this fucking thing.
Oh, you got
Shit's
5
over.
minutes.
Oh, God.
No, I was just kidding. I don't care. We can end it now. Like, I'm sorry you're not enjoying your Friday night. Ooh, that's a good song.
That's good. I'd rather listen to that fucking Devil Went Down to Georgia
Oh,
disaster.
no. Don't say that. That was horrible.
What is this crap?
This is, No.
There you go. Then you listen to both. You could do both. Mayday, what about you? You ready to end this show? We'll go 2 minutes early. It's Friday night. Friday night shows only last.
Yeah,
this
you don't
long.
even know what you're saying.
Yeah, I'm out of it by now.
Oh.
I had my fun. I expelled my energy. Hope you had a good time out there listening to this. We planted those little seeds. You might not even have felt it. It's less intrusive than a new musical implant into your brain. And always, y'all, be kind to one another. And until next week, keep it not real.
We gotta bounce this out. Remix.
out how the microphone works.
Will